why would somebody buy a battery-powered commercial mower over a gas-powered mower? So first off, I gotta say, this is a turbo force deck. This is a commercial grade stand-on, right? You're gonna get a great quality of cut. Now, when you look at how much it costs, you can look at a sticker and say, all right, well, it's roughly 2.5 times what a regular gas-powered unit is. And that's fine, but you gotta look at it from the investment side. And not just your capital expenditure on the front end, but what about your operating expenditures? So when you look at when you're financing a mower, most people finance, let's say 48 months, 0%, or 42 months, 0%. So you're paying the unit off on a monthly basis. So when you look at your total operating cost over those 42 months, on a gas-powered unit, you have gas, you have belts, you have oil changes, you have general maintenance costs that go along with a gas-powered engine. And you have all these factors that come into play, and those go in your operational expenditures. Now, with a gas-powered unit, you have no belts, right? You have no oil changes. The maintenance costs on battery-powered equipment is much lower. Then you're not eliminating the cost of the gas because you still have to pay for electricity. But when you look at the average cost of electricity to charge your batteries versus the cost of gas to get through a day, it's substantially different. So, everybody's operations are going to be different. How many hours are you mowing a day? How many days are you mowing a year? All that comes into play. So everybody's going to have to calculate it on their own. But when we looked at average operating conditions, mowing 600 hours a year, you're going to save $100 to $200 per month on a battery unit. Again, everybody's going to have to do their own calculations here because there's different scenarios. So another piece of that is government rebates. So there's a number of programs that are available. One is in California that's coming to fruition. Another is the Inflation Reduction Act, where there's a tax credit up to $7,500. So when you look at this and you say, all right, it's a $30,000 mower, that knocks it down to $22,500. So you're paying $22,500 over 42 months at 0% versus, let's say, $11,000 at 0% over 42 months. And then look at that monthly cost along with your operating expenses. And I think that's really where the savings comes into play. And people say, well, what about the quality of cut? We have the same deck. You can adjust your blade tip speed. You can adjust your traction speed. There's a lot of things to adjust your rake on the deck. So you get a very strong quality of cut from this battery mower. Another thing is what about runtime? We've seen all-day runtime. We define that as 7+ hours on a Revolution series. So you're still getting that same commercial quality machine that you get on the gas side. Okay. So the deck rake, that's changing the pitch of your deck. Right? So if you look at this, it's mechanical, right? You can pull out the pin, move it anywhere from 1/4 inch. So that's a 1/4 inch difference in the height of the front of your deck versus the back. So your back is a 1/4 inch higher. You can adjust that up to 1.25 inches. So what that does is think about in different types of grass, different deck rates allow you for a more optimal cut, better after-cut appearance. And another thing to do with this is when you put a mulching kit on, so your discharge is closed off, if you increase the rake, that allows more clippings to sneak out through the back of the machine, which in the long run will increase your runtime.